Greetings, viewers, and welcome back to the Tales of Symphonia walkthrough. This is episode 76, our first episode of the second playthrough. We're going to have a very different format this playthrough because, well, you've already seen most of anything I can show you, and I don't want it to all be just a bunch of repeat that get pretty boring pretty fast, both for you and for me. So, what I did was I got a couple hours of footage, edited it together into some sort of semi-transparency to highlight things that are different or that I wanted to point out. And now I am watching it and doing a voice track after the fact. We'll see if I continue like this. It's a lot more work on the editing end. But hopefully it is actually of some use to folk. A lot of what I did in this couple hours was just running around fighting random battles anyway, so not like you missed much by me editing it out. Okay, so just to remind you, in this playthrough, I've set it on hard. I'm planning on doing hard mode, or well, the sort of shortcut that causes you to harder enemies earlier and get Sheena earlier. And I'm planning on focusing on Kratos and Sheena for affection, and maybe Rain in third place. Okay, so first of all, at the beginning of the game, we have, since I didn't start over the affection, we're at 500 Colette, everyone else is 0. This is the alternate scene you see if you chose not to disobey Rain in the beginning. The priest that had died when you go to the temple instead comes here to die at the school. So a little, it's something to give you the impetus to go there anyway, if you were actually trying to be an obedient student. Okay, and then we have the second choice coming up here. So that'll give me minus 60 Genus plus 60 Rain. I decided it'd be entertaining to try to get Genus and maybe Colette as low as possible. Okay, so here we have the first fight in the game. I just wanted to show this off because, again, I'm on hard mode. Obviously haven't done any leveling yet, so still at the starting level. And you'll see pretty quick that hard mode isn't that much harder. It's, the enemies are significantly tankier, but it's nothing that you shouldn't be able to handle, especially if are at all skilled at just blocking. The highest difficulty level, Mania, is significantly harder. Okay, so that now we have our very first mini-boss. You remember this guy from way back when? Just wanted to show off that... Okay, so I hadn't... again, I haven't done any leveling, so the fact that I have ×2 experience in this playthrough hasn't come into effect yet.
This guy is really tough.
I pretty much just came here right away, so just showcasing that even on hard, this guy is easy to beat.
Who are you?
Decided not to give you a challenge yet in the game. Especially when Kratos shows up as his healing magic. This fight is pretty much unusable.
Demon Fang!
Meanwhile, I remember the first time I tried, I want to say it's called Mania difficulty is the hardest one. The first time I tried that years back, I remember having difficulty with that. If not the very first fight against just a zombie, then the second fight against the ghost of a zombie. I was having difficulty as early as that, because the enemies buff so much.
Work.
I haven't looked at the actual points, but it seems like the jump from hard to Mania is a much bigger jump.
Demon Fang!
Damn, what a worthless one. Demon Fang! Don't even try it. Demon Fang! Don't even try it. Can't believe I lost to a bunch of
Also, since I ported over
I never thought you'd show up. Damn.
stuff like
Retreat for
titles
now.
and what have you, or titles and X skills,
Amazing.
then
This guy's
they
incredibly
are
strong.
already equipped
Yeah,
with the
I
ones that I
suppose
had
so.
equipped when I ended the
Is
when I beat
everyone
the
all
game,
right?
which for the most part
No
is
one
going to
seems to
be
be
the
hurt.
best ones. So I haven't even bothered to go in to change those. If you
Is
didn't
that an
have the
X-View?
best ones, or you want to sculpt, like very
How
specifically
can I
sculpt
ever thank you for saving the Chosen?
which stats your
I
characters
see.
gain
So
as
this
they
girl
level,
is the
then
next
feel
chosen.
free to mess with the titles from the
That's
very
right.
beginning.
I have to go accept the oracle. Grandmother, I'm going to undergo the trial now.
What trial?
The monsters, I assume. An evil presence radiates from inside this chapel.
Yes, that is correct. The Chosen is to receive judgment from heaven, but the priests that were to accompany her fell at the hands of the Desires.
Then I'll take on the job of protecting Colette.
Lloyd, I would be uneasy with just you.
Your name is Lloyd?
And knowing what we know now, the
Yeah.
fact that he
But who are you to ask for my name?
is, finds it significant
I
that
am
he's named
Kratos,
Lloyd.
a mercenary.
That
As long
hits
as you can pay
it
me,
differently now,
I'll
huh?
accept the job of guarding the Chosen.
Under the circumstances, I have little choice. Please be of service.
It's a deal, then.
Wait, I'm going too.
Lloyd, you'll only get in the way. Be a good boy and wait here.
Okay, so Kratos is our #1 priority for
Gotcha.
affection.
And I'm just gonna
so
follow you on my own.
choosing
You're
the
a
option that
stubborn
gives a
kid.
plus,
Fine.
rather than the one that gives
Do
a
as you
minus.
wish.
I'll do just that. Let's go, Genus.
Alright, Kratos was the one who didn't have X gems slotted in when we beat the game last time, because I hadn't really bothered with X gems yet by the time he left for good. These are just what I decided to go with for now. Obviously, it's a matter of preference. Go with what you personally like. I was specifically going for certain X compound skills for now. I think his T and S ended up equal. Yeah, guard, whatever. Over limit, kind of cool. Spirit Up is the main one I wanted, so that he'll gain extra TP, or has a chance to gain extra TP after every fight. I then ran around and did a lot of fighting, specifically to get Colette to level 10 so she could learn Item Thief here. Because once we finish this dungeon, we'll lose access to her until a boss that we need to steal from, so... Okay, here we have this asshole. Never liked him to begin with, but then when you find out what he was really like... once he leaves, remember the first party member you talk to gets an infection boost, so... Make sure it's Kratos if you're trying to follow along.
There has...
It's not as easy,
Your dad...
Here at the
but I don't know.
Human
come
Ranch,
Okay,
getting
Please.
two choices in a row that let me
Oh, run
lose affection from Genus.
okay.
Don't worry.
Best friend, my butt.
I'm
It's the second and then the first choice.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay,
Lloyd,
once
we'll
again
wait.
here,
Okay.
Lloyd,
say just
Just
a
a
minute,
okay.
and the first person you talk to gets the affection boost. And it's a whopper for Kratos. Anybody else is plus 120, but he's getting plus 180. Okay, now the first actual boss in the game. And I remember the first time I played this, I had a hell of a hard time. I hadn't really figured out blocking and dodging well yet, and I was just getting my butt kicked over and over again. Couldn't figure out how I was supposed to beat this thing. Obviously not really a problem now. I mean, I'm still not great, but at least I have some basic competence. Plus the fact that in this case I had leveled up, so I'm probably like level 11 or so, which is probably a good 3 to 5 levels higher than you need to be to fight this. Still takes a while, because again, on hard, they just have a lot of extra health, but overall, pretty easy. Again, especially if you just remember to block or dodge if you can. Try not to just face tank everything it does. And if you're fairly aggressive, as you can see, tend to stun lock it a lot too. Easy
For a
fight.
real fight.
Okay, so the next boss, this is the one that we needed Colette level 10 for, because he's been sitting in my monster list with a question mark for his steel for the entire previous playthrough, because she wasn't high enough level last during the first playthrough.
Don't overdo it.
I was lucky enough that I got the steel, which is a crappy item, but still. Wanted it for the monster list. Just my second try. Since obviously there's no way to scum or luck prior to this fight, then you just have to hope that she comes in with a higher one and have to be as lucky as I was there, get it pretty quick. Again, this isn't really a difficult fight, but if you're on hard or harder and spending a lot of time just trying to steal from him and he's being a bastard about it, it could add to the difficulty. Still, once you get the steal, assuming that's something you even care about, then just respect Lloyd, killed off his ads, and beat the crap out of him. For the full party, easy enough.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Pretty good.
Don't overdo it. Sonic thrust. I underestimated your power.
Just as I expected.
Okay, and then here, if you speak to Rain a second time after giving her the key crest, she gets plus 60 affection. And I'm not really concentrating on her, but figure she could be a third place. Here, make sure you choose to follow him for another plus 120. And this is our current totals. As you can see, Kratos is catching up to Colette. And here's one that we missed last time. Man, it's hot! Say, can we go back to town for a bit? What are you talking about? We haven't broken the seal yet. But man, not only is it hot out here, but we've been wandering back and forth for a while now, and I'm all worn out. I'm sure we're almost there, so let's just hang on, okay? But Colette, you don't look so well yourself. I'm fine. I'm fine, don't worry. Colette's collapsed! Oh no, she's been pushing herself too hard. I should have noticed. Let's rest for a bit. Okay, so yeah, that was the wait 10 minutes, not in battle or menus to see skit for this dungeon that I just forgot to do during the first playthrough. And at the time I hadn't yet
We can do it!
had the idea of doing multiple saves, so I should save that for this next, or for this playthrough, the current one I'm on right now. Okay. Next boss. Again, being on hard doesn't really make it hard, at least not with double experience. See, enemy went down pretty quick. Rain is sitting at 2 CP, but
Don't overdo it.
I don't actually need her healing to that much in this fight. Process's healing seems to be sufficient.
Whoops!
Yeah, I like that. Blocking, so I use Tempest to jump to his back, and then that guard breaks his guard.
Sword rain! Sword rain! Sword rain! Sword rain! Sword rain!
It's funny, I recorded something like 2-3 hours of raw footage, and this video is probably going to be 20 minutes long. Because again, there's so much that's either mindless grinding or a repeat of stuff you saw in the first playthrough. Okay, here, first person you talk to as usual. I made a mistake though. I was mashing through the conversation and I accidentally chose the first choice, which gives plus 60. I meant to do the second choice, which does plus 120. But by this time I was tired and I didn't feel like reloading. So if you are being smarter than me, then do the plus 120 and he will at this point be higher than Colette. He'll be the top affection. Alright, so that was everything. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was useful. We'll see how this goes. Catch you later.